Okay, hi. Welcome to part two, I guess. If you heard, I don't know if you heard part two. I mean part one. Well, but yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, my mic wasn't properly adjusted and stuff. But anyway, I was gonna talk to you about certain complaints I had about the story and other things about the 24 movie. And well, the first thing that I talked about was how it builds up to how he got captured by how he got into the trial in the first place. Doesn't show what he did. I'm assuming that they're gonna go into more detail again in season 7, the trial, when they do show the trial. But anyway, the point is that he's basically living in some country. I forget the name, to be honest. But like I said, they're about to go into martial law, and there's about to be a war, civil war, or something like that, about these rebels who are recruiting little children to basically fight for them. Now, I'm not gonna say anything about that because I think they handled it quite well, to be honest. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They just managed to handle that quite well. But like I said, there were some things that I felt were a bit silly. Like the whole um thing about showing how the president, the madam, the girl president, I don't know who she is yet. I don't think we mentioned. The female president is replacing the vice president. They don't really explain what happened to the other president who got sick, brain damage, or something like that. I'm assuming he's okay. I hope he's okay. I hope they explain what happened to him in season 7, but, you know. Anyway, the point is that I like that. How they were showing the transition from that. That was actually something I liked. But what I didn't like was the whole backstory of something about this guy discovering that apparently his boss or something like that had transferred the funds or weapons to the guy in this country. I can't remember at the top of my head. Sorry, I'm just gonna call it this country because that's not this country, yeah. And he was transferring, funding the weapons to the guy, and he wanted to get rid of the evidence that, you know, he actually funded the weapons. This boss, I mean, this guy's boss. So this guy finds out and goes to his friend, who happens to be the son of the female president. Now, I thought they were going to go somewhere with this, but it turns out they don't, which I was very, very disappointed with. Now, I'm going to say this. In realistic situations, sometimes you don't go anywhere. But that's something I don't understand. What was the point of showing all that stuff? To build up towards nothing, to show that the guy just got away with it, pretty much. Which I felt was pointless and unnecessary. We didn't need to see that, or know about that stuff. But then, maybe they're building up to something for season 7. I hope they are, but they weren't building up for anything for this movie. But like I said, this whole movie was a build-up for season 7. So, again, hopefully it's a build-up for season 7. Something in season 7. But I honestly don't know. I can't predict the future yet. So, anyways, like I said, he pretty much gets away with it, and the guy is actually dead. Yeah, that's pretty cold. They don't even show how they killed him or anything like that. They just show him about to be interrogated or something, and then he reveals that he didn't do much, didn't really give the evidence to the president's son, and the whole speech at the end with the president speaking, I couldn't pay attention to it because honestly, I found it a little bit ironic that she was talking about those kind of things when we see a guy dead and people rioting in the streets. I don't know, maybe that was just me. Some things I did like was the sequence where Jack Bauer takes on all the guys single-handedly. He took out like, I don't know, a dozen people before actually being taken down. And yeah, of course, he's Jack Bauer, he just got lucky that he had to be interrogated. Anyways, though, yeah, like I said, he was just lucky that he had to be interrogated and stuff, and the guy came in and managed to save him. And yeah, I enjoyed that part. And yeah, after that though, for Jack Bauer, it turned into a little bit of a cat and mouse game. Yeah, which is not the direction I thought they were gonna go for, but it worked. It worked, and he had to like escort all the children to the embassy because they were going to be rescued, and he had the papers to do it. So when he gets there, he actually has to make a choice. He can either let the kids stay or go with them but be trialed for what he did. But like I said, I mean, he was probably justified in his actions, and I mean, come on, this guy tried to kill one of the senator in season 1 like 3 times or something like that, and you're telling me that you're gonna trial him? Seriously, it really sounds like this guy was justified. I mean, this guy did so many things outside of the law. I mean, why are you trialing him for this? And why is Jack Bauer running away from this? Anyways, I'm gonna stop for now and put up a third part, maybe. I don't know yet, but yeah, I'm gonna put up a third part actually.